Dr. Casper here, talking about COM 5233 graphic design and portfolio management. And let's get into the back end key terms tied to our course title, portfolio management. What is that? What does that mean? How does it benefit us? And why is it something we're learning about in this situation? Well, first of all, portfolio management is an enormous catchphrase in the business world, and it's incredibly popular in practice, not just in theory, in the School of Business. Well, in no small coincidence, our communication program at MacU is also historically places emphasis on students developing a well-rounded digital media portfolio. And so this is that next step, that next layer. And you do not need to have completed either program at an undergraduate level to be returning for this graduate degree in which this course exists. But this is a nice tie-in to some of the independent work you're doing in the class with regards to graphic design. And so one of the things we're encouraging students to do is look back across this course, but also previous courses, at some of the best content you've produced, right? Content is that big open term, but it's also that monetizable word we use in business today, especially online businesses. But the content that you could produce might range everything from your best social media posts, some strategic marketing or advertising tools you've tinkered with, projects you've created. It could be papers you've written. Perhaps it's a paper written like your resume or CV, right? Something you've developed, something you've created. So this, of course, would include the three visual projects and maybe even include past visual aids and the like. What we're getting at overall is that we want to stress the value of developing a hub, a digital space where you are putting your creative energies into. Now, you could think like, by this point in your life, you've probably been tasked in your academic career, but also maybe just out of independent pressure to develop something like a LinkedIn page. Now, a LinkedIn could work as a hub of sorts, but we're probably assuming you've already done that. And if you're not the most aggressive socialite in digital spaces, especially as digital spaces that professionals hang out in, then LinkedIn, that box is checked, right? And so we're looking at calling you up to a more advanced level. And so we are going to task you with putting together a portfolio space. And you're going to have some agency and choice there, but we want it to be a strong representative space where your work best speaks to certain strengths. Now, something like an academia.edu page could be established, but typically academics use it, and then they put a lot of their academic work there, right? Scholarship, awards, courses taught, sample syllabi, and so on. Now, if you're not an active academic, then that may not be an ideal space. And there might be, I'll tell you who has truly renovated, not just innovated, but renovated their space over time. WordPress was initially this very thrifty blog site that you could set up for free, and they've come through some evolutions over time. Similarly, Canva has done that. But really, if we're thinking about the kinds of sites we want to showcase and show off to public entities, you might be looking at one that has a lot of integration, where you can bring in different types of tools, embed videos, and so on. And perhaps that might lead us to, let's say, a Wix page, just for example. But there are many professional pages, right? So you think like portfolio pages where you can develop your online professional persona and consistently have access to tools that allows you to update and add and subtract materials onto it. Well, we want you to work on that in this course. And then by the course's end, we not only want you to develop one, you will give us a virtual tour in week 6. And so don't wait until week 6 to start that process. We're going to have a couple of checkpoints and reminders along the way, but we want you to think about it early and kind of plan and plot how you might put it together. What type of external site, whether it's free or at cost, is going to help you best showcase your strengths as a professional. That is the portfolio management side of this course equation. And we look forward to working with you to build the best project possible.